How y'all doing, and welcome back to another Bubbie golf video. You see me with the headset on, not on a golf course. This is a bit of a different style kind of video. This is a reaction type video. Obviously, as y'all know, Tiger Woods has made his comeback. He is playing in the Hero World Challenge out there at Albany, Bahamas. So today, let's make a video of me reacting to Tiger Woods and some of his best shots from his career on tour. This video is actually called Tiger Woods Being the GOAT for 7 minutes and 23 seconds. This video is uploaded by Golf Quality. Shout out them, making a dope video about the GOAT, hands down, greatest of all time, no argument about it. Yeah, I'm gonna start this video, we're gonna watch it. A big inspiration for this video is Tim the Tap Man's one of my favorite YouTubers. You're lucky enough to film with him about a month ago out there in Destin, Florida. He makes reaction videos all the time. I wanna make a reaction video, it sounds pretty fun, and who better to make your first one too than the greatest of all time, Tiger Woods. Yeah. Just hopped on a flight this morning, 5:44 a.m. from San Francisco to Dallas. So your boy is running on fumes, caffeine, and nicotine right now. It's all good. We're gonna crank this out. We're gonna get this video in. I'm really excited to see it. I don't know if I've seen this video before or not. Sometimes I come home and just throw on Tiger Woods highlights and it makes me a happy man. But yeah, I'm gonna press play. We're gonna enjoy this video together. Let's get right into it. Obviously, Tiger Woods with the flat stick, that legendary Scotty Cameron. I think this is at the 08 US Open out there at Torrey. It is. It is where he literally won on a broken leg. Just different, just different.
Taking advantage of opportunities.
A bad knee.
I know this shot. I know this shot. One hop, dunks off the pin. Yeah, all you can do is laugh at that. He knows it. He knows it.
It's gonna go 8 or 10 feet by. Carries it much farther than.
Golly, that is just amazing. I remember I watched almost this whole tournament live. I watched it live. 08, I would have been, I think, 11 years old. Just watching it go. I remember watching this shot on the par 5, runs all the way back. Then obviously I'm reacting to it, but I do know what happens this shot. I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all what happens on the putt after y'all see it. Look at that. I think it's like an 85, 90 footer. Down the hill, tracking. Bam. As soon as he made that putt for eagle, my dad was out working. I was at home chilling. I think this was on the Saturday of the tournament maybe. I called my dad right away to tell him what had happened. I was so hyped. I was electric watching this. 18 out there, Torrey. That old Nike Sasquatch. You can see on his face though. I think maybe this whole video is just him at the 08 US Open, which aside from the 2019 Masters, I think might be the most incredible golf tournament ever played. His leg was literally broken. His knee was completely torn up.
Right behind the green here, John.
And he goes out there and somehow pulls this off.
Follows right on the precipice of the ridge.
He's without a doubt the most dominant athlete of all time. After he hits his putt, I'm gonna pause and talk to y'all about that for a second.
Back almost all the way to the hole. Just very quick now, and I think we'll move
for eagle and outright lead.
Coming down here.
I think this is the Saturday round.
Way left. Do you see that, Roger? And he's looking way left, like 2.5 feet.
It's crazy. What is that? Like a 40-foot putt, and he just tapped it. It's just like watching it live. Makes me so excited, so happy. Favorite athlete of all time, by the way. That is just unreal. Unreal. But yeah, back to what I said about Tiger Woods being the most dominant athlete of all time. I think it's hands down. I don't think there's any argument about it. The way I look at it is I kind of break it up into a mathematic equation. Every time Tiger went out and played a golf tournament, or anyone goes out and plays a golf tournament, it is like 1 versus 120 or 1 versus 144, however many players are in the field. You look at any other sport, the ratio tends to be 1v1. Basketball is 5v5. Football is 11 versus 11 on the field. Football is 11 versus 11. I mean, baseball, I guess technically isn't really. It's 9v1 at a time on the field, whether there's runners on the base paths. But yeah, just the GOAT. What he did when he won 7 tournaments in a row in the modern era of golf, going out there and doing that. I think in that stretch, he won 11 out of 20 tournaments. That just makes no sense, bro. He's literally going up against the best 100-plus players in the world week in and week out, and is constantly winning and getting top 10s. And I forgot his cut record. He made, I don't know how many cuts in a row he made, but it's a record that will never be touched. I don't think we'll ever see another talent like him. What he did for the game, unreal, super grateful for it. Let's keep it rolling.
Birdie at 17. Got away with that one, but this was absolutely perfect.
Bam. Gosh, dude, the swagger he played with. Ooh. I hope they show some of those club twirls in this video.
I don't think he's attained that kind of position quite like he did today. This has been absolutely remarkable.
Dude.
Least amount of strokes over those 3 holes.
Oh, here we go. This is the
If they're tied, they go back
walks
to
it in.
First
Oh, I love this putt.
Tiger Woods.
I love this putt. Start walking at it. Start walking at it. Point. Big. Oh, I love it. I love how cocky he was when he was younger. Rightfully so. He's the most dominant athlete of all time. I love it. He just brought, I'm going to pause it real quick. He just brought a different energy and passion to the game. And it was riveting. It was must-see television. That is why he transformed a whole entire sport into what it is today. I honestly believe that if it wasn't for Tiger Woods, I don't think I'd have a job. I don't think golf would be nearly as popular as it is. Yeah, I get to do what I love because this man made this sport mainstream and popular and honestly made it badass. He was like, obviously a lot of golfers who have played the sport, they are athletes. You have to be an athlete to have that hand-eye coordination and execute these shots and do all this stuff under the greatest amounts of pressure you could imagine. But he was like the first one that came to the sport and people were like, damn, this man's an athlete, bro. Like he's just a straight up dog. Just a savage out there. And mentally, you could just see the difference between him and his competition on the course. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. I know this shot.
Got a twirl.
This is when he was trying to chase down Brooks Koepka. Was it the PGA Championship, I think?
Making memories here at Bell Reeve.
Yeah, the PGA Championship at Bell Reeve, trying to chase down Brooks Koepka. I watched this whole round on Sunday. Bam. Put it in there. His fist pumps, everything. Like I said, the energy, the passion he brought to the sport. Oh, I remember watching this shot live. Living room in Chicago. I remember when I saw that tracer, I was like, be sweet. Just so good. Just so good.
Did it?
Yup,
Yeah,
count
he
it.
did.
Come on,
for
Tiger.
Woods.
Out in 32, dude.
Look at this. Eyes connecting to the golf ball.
What a shot.
When you see that, when you see a player and those eyes.
You can just tell by the way he's looking at a shot where it's going to end up. You can just tell.
Yeah, he
Putting.
can.
I think at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I think everyone can agree, like, Tiger Woods was the best putter. I don't know whether that's statistically proven or anything, but in a matter of, like, when the ball had to go in the hole, he was the greatest putter of all time. He showed up, he found a way to make putts, get it in the hole. Just like I said, riveting to watch. Just electric.
Makes a
Going back to the 08 US Open, final hole, has to get up and down out the rough to force a playoff. Thing is too, is they were talking before the shot, like, they don't know how you get this close. That rough out there, Torrey, was brutal, and he somehow got spin on it. Take a step back, hold up that.
Expect anything different?
I was watching this shit live. Electric, bro. Electric. The other thing you have to take into consideration, obviously this is 08 US Open. He won it on a broken leg, a torn up knee, unheard of, just pretty much unfathomable what he was able to do that week. He was in the final group that Sunday on the 18th green, playing at the end of the day on, I think it's Poa Greens out there at Torrey Pines. These guys back then, I think a decent amount of them wore metal spikes. So by the time we got to that 18th green and all the other golfers have already gone through, that green was torn up. And Poa at the end of the day is just notoriously more difficult to putt on. Or if it's Poa, I don't know. I'm not that good, I'm just guessing. And you see if they zoom in on that putt, or if you go watch a video where they zoom in on that putt, that ball is bouncing every which way. It's tumbling to the hole. But like I said, he just found a way to will that ball into the hole, and if he had to make a putt, he made it. Just unreal stuff by the man. And then, yeah, they got the... Sorry, I'm pausing it again. But then, like he just said, this is where on the broken leg, it's not like they go to a sudden death playoff or a 3-hole playoff. The way the US Open was set up is if they had a playoff, it was an 18-hole playoff. So he's on a broken leg. He's got to go play 18 more holes. I'm not going to tell y'all what happens because we're reacting to it, but we'll keep it rolling. That's a shot.
He likes it.
Again, the putting when he needed it was just unreal.
Will do his heart good. And the crowd at 18 just let up a huge whoop and holler. And there's the big screen we're talking about at 18. They've got a nice little Tiger.
It's amazing too. It's like when he plays and he's in contention, it doesn't matter who he's playing against. 99.99% of the golf world is going to be rooting for him. Whether it was before all the surgeries and the comeback or nowadays where he's just, everyone hands down is always rooting for him. I don't know, it's just something about him. You just wanted to see him win. Is this back at Torrey?
Yes.
No, that's not.
You can see what it means to him. Started the week with a 65, so you could say he tops and tails it. Another 65. But no one was expecting this.
I remember this. This is back when it was 2-man teams. I forgot exactly what tournament it was. But I think that might have been needed to force a playoff. It was him and David Duval on a team, and David Duval put him over there in that position. I don't know if it was a par 4 or par 5, but I remember the clip, the announcer saying in the clip, like, I just don't see any way he gets this close. And then he makes it. And then he makes it. Oh, that's an end to the video, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. Like I said, when it comes down to it, Tiger Woods is the GOAT, the most dominant athlete of all time, but I think even more so beyond that. If you look at all the trials and tribulations he's gone through, all the times he's been injured or has gone through crises in his personal life and has still decided to come back and compete and give it a go, that I think is just one of the most commendable things about him is he just doesn't give up, he doesn't quit. He's won 15 majors, 82 PGA Tour wins. He could just sail off into the sunset and buzz off and still go down as the greatest of all time. But he just constantly wants to keep coming back. He's just addicted to competition, is what I'm assuming it is. Yeah, just a badass, bro. There's only one way to say it. I think it is. I watched a documentary on him, and his dad was in the Navy, and he grew up in California near the naval base. When he was growing up as a kid, apparently, this is what I heard in the documentary, his dad would take him to work with the Navy SEAL psychologist. Because the thing is, like, obviously Tiger Woods was physically an incredibly gifted athlete and golfer, but mentally is just how he dominated. You could see it in his eyes. You could see it in the way he approached stuff. It's just a savage. I mean, you go work with a Navy SEAL psychologist, someone who works with the most badass men on the planet, and you take all the lessons from that and apply it to a sport, done. Game over. That's how you get the GOAT, Tiger Woods. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap to the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. If you want to see more of them, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments other stuff I should react to. I love sports in general. I'll just react to sports. Yeah, they're my favorite thing in the world. I'm about to watch the football game here with Trace. Filmed this at Trace's apartment. Shout out Trace, videographer and editor who makes all the beautiful videos that are coming y'all's way. But yeah, that's gonna be wrapped in the video. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, blessed morning, blessed night, blessed whatever time it is, wherever y'all are at. Much love, y'all. Peace.